Hello everybody, welcome back to Syberia Remastered. We are in Barrockstadt, outside the university here, guys. Look at how magnificent this is. Giant mammoths. Are they in... Yeah, I think they are life-size. They are the right size. They do look gigantic. That was a great photo spot. And I believe that is a clock. Yeah, we do have to fix the clock. The automaton here, I don't think is working right now. Woo, so many objectives right away. 4 objectives at once. Yeah, get this clock working, guys. Missing an egg here. The egg is on the left hand side, so I guess we have to place something with the same weight on the right hand side to balance the scale. Hello. Looks like he's wearing a security guard uniform, or maybe a police uniform, guys.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Yeah, a kid. You're a kid. He looks nothing like a kid, guys. And he doesn't sound like a kid. This is a university. So he is at least a teenager. The late teens or maybe early 20s. He does sound a bit immature. But anyway, not wasting my time on you. I wonder what these animals are out here. Are they like panthers, guys? Maybe. University of Barrockstadt. Ooh, very shiny floor. Look at this. It's well polished. Place looks very empty, guys. It's gotta be a summer break or the winter break. There's no one around. Oh, there is someone. Hello. Look at all these skeletons here, guys. Various animals here. Lining the hallway. Make you look magnificent.
Excuse me. Sir? Please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Well, my name is Kate Walker.
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
It's all right, nobody's perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I'm Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barrockstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Professor Ponce.
I would have loved to study at a university like this.
No age is too old to start learning, my dear.
Maybe, But you know, the eternal student and all.
You prefer being an eternal lawyer?
I have more important things to deal with. Live problems, not things that died millions of years ago.
Everyone has their own priorities, my child.
It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrockstadt station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The Probo-whatian?
Proboscidean.
I see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
Yikes. I guess I have gaps too, guys. I don't know what that means. Probo-Sabian? I have gaps! Help!
Arriving in Barrockstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to.
That is definitely Hans, guys. Yes. Hans Vorarlberg has been here, guys. Maybe he is still here.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. Seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, oh, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
And read more about Amazon, guys. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know Amazon is an adventure game by Microids.
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
Yeah, I would like to join you. Yes, I want to listen to your lecture. Where is it and when is it?
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mount, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent the story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Yeah, he's not picking this up, guys. We are going to the Yukos. Spoiler! In the second game. We will be going there, guys. The Yukos are very close to Syberia. Alright, I guess we have... Oh, new topic here, the mission. Yeah, Amazon, guys. Come to think of it, I have not played the remake of Amazon. I need to play that sometime. I need to get the game, guys. I still have the original Amazon game in the physical box in my collection. The original game, I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know why. Just not my my cup of tea. I don't know why. I do like adventure games, but the Amazon game is a little bit light on storyline. And yeah, that's why I didn't really enjoy it that much. Maybe the remake will change my mind. Maybe I would like the remake. I have to play the remake. Alright, I need to put that on my list. I have to play that too. So look forward to an Amazon Let's Play, guys. The remake. Let's Play. The Barrockstadt SoCal game, guys. Just like the creator of the Syberia games.
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor, but did Hans Vorarlberg ever talk about his childhood? About Valadilene and his sister, Anna?
No, not that I recall.
Pity.
When I think of Hans, I'm always reminded of a mysterious mammoth doll he would talk about so often. A small effigy of a mammoth made of hide and mounted with its own miniature mouth. How come he was so lucky? Why have I not seen this?
And is that the final topic? Hold on.
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor. But did Hans Vorarlberg...
No, just saying one, guys. Okay, I think we're done.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
What about your lecture, Professor Pons? I want to attend your lecture. I'm very interested, Professor Pons.
That door is locked.
I need to go find the rector, guys. Is it on the other side of the building? Maybe it's here. Or second floor? Okay, that staircase is blocked off. This one is not. But we'll first go to this other side here. Oh, this one is open. The Great Library. We are here to do research, guys, on Syberia, on Amazon. The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. The Friends of Barrockstadt University, Naturalist Society, preface of Professor Cornelius Pons, our friend Professor Pons, guys. He wrote the preface only, not the whole book. The Yangala cola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the Polypo family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the Yangala cola has a woody texture and insipid flavor. It offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangala cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect, and started using it centuries ago. The Yangala cola is dried and ground to the powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effect is instantaneous and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, ever over great distances. They're probably only in a trance, guys. Yangala cola. I wonder if this plant is in, or this mushroom is in the Amazon game or not. I don't remember, guys. So there's only one page. Mushroom book. Why do I need the mushroom book? Maybe something to do with the birds, the exotic birds outside. Hello, another Students. Wearing the same uniform as the one outside the building, guys. The same uniform. It does feel like a winter break here. School is on holidays, guys. Only a handful of students remain on campus. Oh, there is another one here. Hello.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No,
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Another book. Amazon! Alexander Valenboy, Memories of an Expedition. The red Amazon cuckoo. Oh, this is important, guys. Cuculus rosso, the subspecies of the common Cuculus canis, is endemic in the Amazon forest and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. The male's plumage is a bright vermilion, while the female's is in a little more russet and neutral. Habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and denser areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest Sauvignon grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on its fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for a jungle predator. Eat and be eaten, such is the implacable law of nature. Reproduction. Like other species of cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. So they are going to swab the eggs, guys. They will swab their own eggs with the eggs of the other species inside their nest, and have other bird mothers raise their youngs. That's how it goes. The female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nest under construction. She chooses a moment when its owner are absent and lay her eggs. Generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs. Yeah, right guys, yes. And destroy it or eat it later. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters, and the cuckoo chick will instinctively hatch the other eggs from the nest. Yeah, it hatched first, so the bird will get fed first. He will go bigger first. So the mother bird will give this the priority, guys. So its survival rate is going to be a lot higher than the mother's own birds, guys. It's her own babies. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways. Not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. Yeah, very incredible, guys. And hold on. The future. The red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in medium term. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape of the Amazonian alluvial plains have decimated the Amazon red cuckoo population. Grape producers, to protect their harvest from what they would call inveterate looting, have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in captivity and is one of the jewels of the crown of the Barrockstadt University. Ornithological collections, however, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its propensity to become practically invasive whenever conditions are favorable to it, to the detriment of the other rarer species. Heads of the Barrockstadt aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance out nature's imperfections in this artificial environment. The forest Sauvignon grape Today, it is very rare to find a forest surveillon grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by the terrible equatorial Phylloxera epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of the Barrockstadt University botany collection and has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. So, are they grown inside the station, guys? Inside the aviary station? I need to find the berries and then feed it to the birds. The ones that are blocking the ladder, guys, on the platform. That's what we are doing. Bandstand Part 2. Okay, what is this? What is this item here? How do I get to the item? Okay, hold on, guys. Bandstand Part, just a box. There's something inside the box. How many parts are there?
Hello.
Shh! Don't talk so loud.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me.
Can't you see I'm very busy?
What are you looking for?
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I am trying to concentrate. I haven't got a lot of time left before Professor Pons' next tutorial.
Professor Pons, you say?
Would you mind working elsewhere, please?
When is his lecture? His next lecture? Let me know, please. I want to attend. All the students are very, very busy, guys. Except the one outside the building. We haven't been to this side of the library yet. Any other books that I need to look at? Alright, we are done. We got 2 books. Secret of Barrockstadt, the rectors. This feels like a court. Are we being judged? Hello. Hello, sirs.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
And? So how are you guys gonna help? Alright, we do have some important topics here. Let's start with, my name. I'm Kate.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat the June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
All of their mouths are moving at the same time. All together, guys. You can't really tell which one is talking. But anyway, their mustaches. They have different shapes. And yeah, they are actually covering their mouths, their lips. And that minimizes the lip sync problem, guys. So it is a positive.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
Wow.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
That one rector is so disrespectful, guys. May I remind you, he built the bandstand outside, the magnificent bandstand automaton. Yeah, I don't even know who is a disrespectful one, guys. Is it the one on the left-hand side? I think he is the one. He looks like the one. I think the middle rector, he is the most level-headed one. He is the one mediates. mediating the conflict between the one on the left-hand side and the one on the right-hand side. Those two are always arguing, guys, and the one in the middle is trying to calm them down. Anyway.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York. Or rather, Valladolid, more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
You mean right here? Oh, really?
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
I'm not done with you three yet. Lot more topics to cover.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far away exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valembois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Yeah, I was waiting for them to zoom into their faces, guys. And finally. I think that only works on these important topics. Yeah, they will have to change camera angles.
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barrockstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here in Barrockstadt.
Really? Are you sure? Because I read in a book that Barrockstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them. Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly!
They are obviously lying, guys. I'm sure there are berries here. The Sauvignon berries. They are here. Inside the aviary, perhaps. Along with the birds.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Just realized, guys. Are they triplets?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barrockstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
Yeah, they do look exactly alike, guys. I think they are triplets. They are biological triplets. Alright, we have covered all the topics here. I'm sure Oscar can help us with the mechanical automaton, guys. Maybe I need to ask him something about it. I do have one of the mechanical parts for the bandstand, so I don't know how many parts there are. But anyway, that was enlightening. We are heading to the second floor. Let's see what's up there, guys. So this side of the staircase is not blocked. What is up here? I have no idea. I don't remember. Oh, is this where the lecture is taking place? I want to attend Professor Pond's lecture, guys. Looks like this is not the time yet. Look at how grand this lecture hall is. There's a sleeping student. Look at this. He is sleeping, guys. Hey, wake up, buddy. The projector. Lecture hall slash movie theater. Looks amazing. So I think we can attend the lecture, guys. From what I remember from the original game, even though I'm not sure, I think there is a lecture by Professor Pons later on in the game, later on in this section of the game, in Barrockstadt. So nothing going on here yet. Fixing the automaton. The bandstand automaton. Where do I find the other parts? The other mechanical parts? We've been everywhere already.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barrockstadt.
Bollocks, what? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Morrison.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You
Oh
should
no,
Who
not
do you
again.
think you-
Hey, hey.
Listen, kid.
This guy has very short-term memory, guys. Oh, is it an item? No. Any mechanical parts out here, though? On the other side. Hold on. Where do I even put in the mechanical parts? Maybe inside this brick wall, guys. Underneath the bandstand. After opening the doorway is where I will use those mechanical parts. That means I have to find an egg. Maybe a cuckoo bird's egg from the aviary. Alright, I want to go back to talk to Oscar. We need his help. Also need to look at the objective list. We do have quite a few missions right now. The berries, the birds, the bandstand, finding the mechanical parts, also getting money for the boats, the barge, so it can pull the train all the way to the winding station, guys. So a lot of things to do here inside Barrockstadt. So the train is this platform. Oscar, hello.
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
I need your help, Oscar. Can I ask him about the bandstand, guys? Really?
You don't know where I might find any Amazon Forest Sauvignon, do you?
No, Kate Walker?
Do you even know what that is? Oscar?
You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta. I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course. Well, too bad for you. Oscar, the sailors have agreed to tow the train, but they want to get paid for it. I suppose you have some petty cash on board to cover traveling costs?
Petty cash.
No, there is nothing like that. You will note, however, Kate Walker, that every effort has been made to ensure maximum passenger comfort.
Okie dokie. I'll have to sort this one out by myself then.
Alright, you're not very helpful here, Oscar.
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
So we also need to find a new voice cylinder, guys. So there's one per location. And I don't think the music one belongs here. Yeah, there are at least 2 other areas. Or I think there are 3 areas left. 3 big areas. Yeah, I have a vague memory of what these locations are. But it's confusing because I don't remember which one is from the first game or which one is from the second game. I always link these two games together, Syberia and Syberia 2. I link them together as one game, guys, because they are very continuous. Like the original games, they use the same engine. The graphics, they are the same. The gameplay is the same. So in my mind, these first two games in the series, they are actually one game. One continuous game. So anyway, do I need to find the berries first? Let's look at our journal. Do have an objective list here. The doll the professor described looks familiar. Maybe I should bring him the mammoth from the train. Oh, I need to go get the doll, guys. The mammoth doll. Okay. Anything else? Bingo! It seems these birds feed on Sauvignon grapes. Should probably ask Station Master if I can find any in the aviary. Good idea. We got things to do now. Could probably use an Amazon cuckoo egg to open the bandstand door, but for that I need access to the ladder in the station. First I need to go find the grapes. Counterbalance something on the scale if I want to get inside the bandstand, definitely. Alright, so those are the objectives right now. I need to go get the mammoth doll. And while we are here, guys, let's go talk to the station master. I think we are very near his location. Is he over here?
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
I've got it. I found a winding machine. Down over there, along the track.
A winding machine? I knew that strange gizmo had something to do with trains. How does it work, then?
I was going to ask you the same question.
Miss, I only feed the birds and water the plants. Mechanical stuff's just not in the job description, okay?
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
Right. Obviously lying again, guys. Just like the rectors. Why are they keeping the berry hidden? Why? For what reason, guys? Can I go after him? Where is he now? Where did he go? Yeah, he is gone. Oh, there he is.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
You know what I'm gonna ask you, right? The grapes.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even Forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book, which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Barrockstadt University aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read, miss.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grapes? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pond, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossil.
Alright, fine. I will be back, Station Master. Just you wait. Alright, I think we need to end the video here, guys. We end at the right spot, at the same spot. You know, during the cutscene there, guys, during the or the different camera angle cutscene, the mammoths, they look very different, guys. They look like they are very polished bronze during the conversation, but now look at how detailed they are. So what the heck happened there, guys? Did they use the in-engine graphics? Probably not. Otherwise, they would look exactly the same as this. Right? So that was actually a cutscene. Maybe from the original game. Yeah, why? Why did they do that? Why just not use the in-engine graphics when they change the camera angles? That was so weird. But anyway. The Mammoth Door. But you know what? I think this is the perfect time to stop the video. We have crossed the 1 hour mark already, guys. So we will do this next time. We will show the Mammoth Door to the directors. Also talk to Professor Pons again. Find the berries. Find those mechanical parts. Fix the bandstand outside. A lot of things to do, guys. And hopefully we can attend the lecture upstairs. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's gameplay. Pazzy here signing out. Have a great night, everyone.